Hey, welcome back to Nest Studios. I'm your host, Birdtendo, and welcome to a brand new genre of YouTube content that is soon to come by. This is called Birdtendo's Transformers Power Hour. It may not feel like an hour, but with our review today, it's gonna feel like one. I know what you're thinking. Birdtendo, where the hell did you get Transformers Blokees from? Well, before I answer that question, let me describe to you what this new block is all about. Basically, I'm going to be taking a note from JobbyTheHong and pretty much tap into my ADHD and a little bit of my autism, and pretty much put a little comedic spin on these Transformers figures right here. And a whole lot more to come, of course. I don't know, maybe Dreadwing. Maybe a little bit of Mohawk, maybe Strong Arm, maybe Motormaster. We'll see. Those will come soon. Don't you worry. Anywho, Spud. My little kitty Spud getting in the way, of course. This box was actually delivered to me thanks to JobbyTheHong. I entered in one of his contests, and Jobby, let this video be a big shout out to you, and thank you for giving me a head start. Inspiring me and others like, Bolt Matrix, Dr. Lockdown, That Toy Guy, and everybody else to get me into making some of these videos right here. Let this be my first official Transformers review since how freaking long? My goodness, man, I haven't done a lot of these in a while. I'm kind of holding off on figure reviews right now because I want to get, Wild Rider and Breakdown for my Menasor combiner. But this is a Japanese box of Transformers Blokees that we're going to be opening up. There's a lot of text I cannot read. The back is completely black. You might as well script it in for an upcoming Ariel video on Disney Junior, pretty much, if it's going to be a black as boxes like that. So, tell you what, I don't have a cutter on me, but I will use my All Might fig pen. Put a notch in there, and pretty much tear the skin off of this, just like Jeffrey Dahmer would do. There we go. Now, if my, there's some lineups here. You can even get a chance to get a secret Optimus Prime with an axe. But he's all sparkly. Because value. Isn't that lovely? And apparently unfortunately these figures cannot transform. However, there is a very special line of Constructicons that you can also get. So there is that. This line sadly does not feature him. That's okay. You get what you can. Oh boy, come on. Now, if my study of Pokemon trading cards go, or actually, if my study of customer service can go, this folds up, and this tucks in, and there you go. Just like that. Buy something or get out! Pretty much gives off all the vibes of that. Look at that. Look at all those boxes, too. We got a total of 9 here to open up. We may not get them all, but that's okay. That's quite alright. Let's see what this box can get us. And let's start off with the one that I made a notch in here. Oh my word, look at them go. Box number 1. They're all mysteries. You got Optimus, you have Megatron, you got Directions, and you got the lineup featuring Prime, Prowl, Ironhide, Ratchet. Oh, wait a goddamn minute. Okay, that's Jazz. Excuse me, Jesus. Prowl, I'm stupid. Blue Streak. What's so blue about him? There's a secret Prime. Megatron. Fuck. Fucking hell. Skywarp and Thundercracker. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I'm just eating too much of my greens and I don't know what's going on with me. I'm normally not like this, all sinus-filled. I'm mainly an energetic person, But anywho, come on, baby. Come on. So we got our bag of pieces, and another bag of pieces, and directions to follow on how to build your Blockee right here. Basically all the directions, especially for other ones like Jazz and whoever. And also basically a little step-by-step copyright. We gonna shut you down. So let's see. And it appears we have Jazz to start off. Look at that card right there. Isn't that cool? You could scan that, get a virus on your phone if you like. And let's see what else we got here. Ah, boy. Looks like you got a tear up in there. Hang on. Come on, All Might. Go beyond Plus Ultra for me, would you? Oh, come on, All Might. I swear I have a box cutter. I'm just too lazy to get it. And we have extra parts and a little stand for him. Ah, yes. This may take me a while. Give me a minute. There's all the pieces right there. Give me a minute. So here I have Jazz all completed up here, built up from bottom to the top, and this is my first time building these Blockee boys, and I gotta say, this is pretty good. This is rather premium, you know, for such a small little mystery goodie bag of goodies and everything. This Jazz has wonderful articulation. You can get him into, well, try to get him into any good posability as you wish. Oh boy. You'll eventually see some of that coming. You really gotta shove it in there until you hear that audible Blockees click. Come on, don't fight me. Get in there. This guy was voiced by the late great Scatman Carruthers, who was on The Shining, who actually, fun fact, my dad actually mistaken for the voice of the Fallen from Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Which I believe he may have pulled a bit of a racism, but I can forgive him on that. I mean, they really don't sound the same, to be honest with you. Jazz here he's just wonderful. I think it's a great nod and always a great homage to the late great Scatman Carruthers. That's pretty cool. They also came with these little switcheroo Autobot Decepticon symbols. I forgot what they were for. I figured, hey, you could put them on the stand, but they're too small and they can't fit. But I suppose that's okay. So that's a pretty nice little mystery gift right there from our very first box of Blockees. Let's see if we can get another buddy here for Jazz into box 2 with Optimus, the gang, them, and Megatron right there. Let's peel it. Let's get the good seal off of there. This may sound a little bit weird, but when you're unboxing figures, the smell of PVC kind of really gets me going, you know. It's a wonderful smell to smell. It's all that factory work being paid off and whatnot. Let's see what's inside box number 2, and we got a... Ooh! Oh, judging by that, we have Ratchet! Oh yeah, and these Blockees can't transform, sadly, but I guess that's okay. And we got another extra goodie bag full of goodies, like, you know, extra hands, which also came with Jazz. Come on, All Might, come on. Alright, there we go. But we have Medical Officer Ratchet, who unfortunately his medicine couldn't save him during the war on Cybertron and eventually led to his demise. But I suppose we could build up his remains. Shall we? We shall. Here's Ratchet completed up, and man, does he look great. I love the detail of the little pulse thing going on, and his little heartbeat going on his chest. Man, that is a great attention to detail right there. Especially for a character that unfortunately got killed off way too early in the movie, I would say. Maybe that's an understatement, maybe it's Maybelline, I'm not so certain, but what I am certain about is, well, this Ratchet comes with a blast effect, and I wonder, actually, if this blast effect can be effective with jazz. Yes, it can. Oh my god, that is amazing. That's pretty cool. And so far, we just got 2 guys with guns. Well, maybe 5 feet apart because they're not gay. And maybe we could save some room for box number 3 as I clean up a little bit. But yeah, this Ratchet's nice. Shame it can't transform, and so far this is the only piece of Ratchet merchandise that I can get. I'm thinking of getting a Transformers animated Ratchet because he's a much better character and he's voiced by, get this, the same guy that does Shockwave. Oh, matter of fact, whoop, peekaboo. Oh, who is that? I have no idea who the heck. Anyway, box 3, let's roll. Sorry, Ratchet. I guess this Ratchet here is a bit of a crotchety old man in the cartoon, but not as crotchety as he did help out Wheeljack with building the Dinobots. Speaking of which, there's Grimlock right there. I do want to get a Studio Series Grimlock, but the way that people are asking for how much they want on eBay is through the gosh darn roof. Put Ratchet's blast effect right there. And oh, wait a minute. There's a blast effect right there. Oh, I already know who it is. The card just showed me. Boys, we're getting Ratchet's repaint cousin, Ironhide. Yes, sirree, Ironhide. He also died in the movie. Yikes. Doesn't that suck? Also in Dark of the Moon, killed by Sentinel Prime. Ain't that a shame, you guys? Anyways, let's rebuild Ratchet, get him... I mean, Christ alive. See what I mean? Repaints? Ironhide is pretty much a repaint of Ratchet. Instead, the minivan is now an ambulance. Anyway, let's get him in. Doesn't the gang look great together? Especially with Ironhide in that crossed arm pose. Who's ready for a story? Once upon a time, I accidentally got the hands incorrect with Ironhide, and I should have taken a little bit better of care for them. And that hand, I'm never using that again. That's what she said. End of story. But anywho, Ironhide is pretty darn cool. Comes with the red blaster, same deco as Ratchet. And also has the same blast effects as Ratchet. And I figured, hey, why not? I'll get them into these cute little poses without their stands. And speaking of their stands, they can connect. Look at that. Choo-choo. Who cares? Anyway, box 4. Here we go. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Can we get a Decepticon? I wouldn't mind a Decepticon, to be honest with you. That would be pretty cool. Come on. Come on. Well, that one was stuck with some tack. Clearly, it's something rare. Then again, who cares? Same instructions as per usual. Let's see. Let's see what's inside here. Dump it out. Oh. It appears we finally got the touch and the power because we got Optimus Prime. Oh, yeah. Optimus here, man, with his battle axe and everything. It's sadly not the... I don't think it's the sparkly premium edition, but he does have his ion blaster. So that's pretty cool. And we also got this extra bag of goodies. You know what this is. Just his hands and everything. Yeah, let's get Prime ready. More likely, let's get Prime primed. Look at that. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is. I don't even care if I get the secret extra sparkly Optimus Prime, but that is dominant. Even the gun, it makes him so huge. He already is huge to begin with. Look at that, man. I don't even care if this thing doesn't transform or not. What matters is we need to get him with his Autobot gang. I don't even care if we get a Decepticon or not, but that is phenomenal. That is just phenomenal right there alone. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. Look at that, man. I know I gotta clean up a little bit, but that is amazing. Whoo-wee! That could make a girl box, what are we on, box 5? Yeah, box 5. I don't even care what we get. We know how it goes. Let's pop the top. Oh, yeah. Come on. All the way. All the way with you. There we go. Oh, little Starscream right there. Here's Starscream. You see him? There he is. Bam. Baggies of whatever the heck. You can smuggle whatever you want, I guess. Let's pop the top. And who do we got? Oh. Oh. Judging by that wing, we got a Decepticon. Who else could it be but Skywarp? Skywarp. Oh yeah. It's Skywarp time. Let's get a shrapnel put back together, shall we? We shall. Peekaboo. He's coming for you. This Skywarp is amazing. And I especially love how his pose came out. You know, for a guy who teleports and does all that weird stuff, it's kind of fitting. It's pretty fitting. Very fitting indeed for such a dark Transformer. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can move on to box 6. We're almost done this entire box right here, and man, does Skywarp look fantastic. So, box number 6. Let's see who we'll get inside. There's Grimlock. You see Grimlock? Oh yeah. Sadly not in this wave, but that's okay. Truly, Grimlock is an instrument of his own destruction. Could these magic words maybe spawn a Megatron? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, no they didn't, but they did spawn a Blue Streak. My very first ever Blue Streak merchandise. Clearly, Blue Streak did not survive at all. He was just phased out, that was it. Let's get him rebuilt, shall we? And here is Little Blue Streak. I don't know about you, but Blue Streak for me was the hot shot of Generation 1 Transformers. Basically, he was introduced, and afterwards, he was pretty much forgotten. And basically, he shares the same mold with the Datsun guys. I don't know what makes Blue Streak. Why is he not blue? Besides here, but what's so blue about Blue Streak? The guy talks a lot, I hear in the show. Maybe give him a little bit of a late night talk show with Blue Streak. That would be cool. Anyway, enough about Blue Streak and why he isn't blue. It's alright. That's just Hasbro being Hasbro. We got 3 more to go. We got our third to last box here. Let's see what's inside, shall we? We shall. So far, we've gotten some pretty good pulls with Optimus, Ironhide, Ratchet, and only 1 Decepticon. There's only ever 3 Decepticons in this set. So, here's our little bag of treats. Here it is. Squishity, squishity. Alright, here's this one right here. Wonder what's inside. Oh, somebody called the cops because it's time for Prowl. Here's his little character card. It's time for Prowl. So far, no repeats. And to that I say, so good. Prowl also died in the movie, so let's resurrect him, shall we? So when Prowl tells you to pull over, you pull over. Otherwise, he'll come at you like this. Yeah, this is a nice figure. Darn shame that Prowl didn't do any better in the other cartoons, mainly having his name more for other characters in a means to reuse his name for Hasbro licensing purposes. But we're on our last 2 boxes, and if you want proof, there you go. There's your proof right there. I'll give these boys some space here. Give them all some space so they can thrive with each other. Come on, Jazz, don't fall on me. Ready? Blue Streak, Prowl, and put Sky Warp onto the other side. There they are. Don't they look cool? You know what? I'll put Sky Warp. I'll put Sky Warp a little bit closer. And yeah, that's our collection so far. But we have 2 more boxes left. Again, I could care less about the secret little shiny Optimus Prime, but that's okay. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, so I'll put that one off to the side and go with this one right here. Yeah, these Blokees are fun, have been very fun to build, I'll say that. They have been all the great fun to build. Now let's see who we can get inside of here. Oh, well, bring the thunder. It's Thundercracker time, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Thundercracker actually made a name for himself around the early 2000s. That is, if you've watched the Unicron trilogy. Anyways, I'll get Thundercracker built up in a bolt here. And here is Thundercracker, bringing the thunder. It's no mistake that this is a blue Starscream, but done a whole lot better. And good for him that he actually did get a spotlight in the show. Excuse me a minute. Oh, man. Pardon me. I don't know where my final box went. I kind of got a little sidetracked here. It was pretty hard building up Thundercracker's hand, actually. I had to really force it in there. It was just in there. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Okay, I found it. So this is going to be our final box that we're going to open up today. And so far, we've gotten 8 of the 9. So this final box could contain a Megatron. It could contain that secret Optimus Prime. Or, worst case scenario, it might be a repeat. But even then, it's okay. You know what? Let's delve into it, shall we? Overall, this set is phenomenal. Actually, even though the figures can't transform, it's a great set. It's very dynamic, very clean, and just fantastic. So, our final bag. What will it be? Again, could be Megatron, could be that that shiny Optimus Prime, or, worst case scenario, it could be a repeat. Here we go. I'm just gonna cover my eyes, pretend I didn't see anything, pour it all out, and just when I think I got it all, okay, gonna open, 3, 2, it's Megatron. It's all Megatron. It doesn't matter if we don't get the secret Optimus Prime. What matters is we have our Decepticon leader, and we pretty much got almost all of them, so that's pretty cool. There's this little character card right there, which I don't really care about. What I do care about is getting this figure built up and closing out tonight. So, yeah. Let's do this. And here is Megatron. Looking pretty good. Same story as Ironhide. Unfortunately, one of his hands broke off when I was trying to reassemble them just to make sure his fusion cannon would fit. Big whoop, I got plenty of black hands to work with, but yeah, man, those are Blokees right there. If you're hearing a whirring, that's my fan. It was getting pretty hot in here. That's Blokees for you. I would like to thank JobbyTheHong for sending me these. These are the results of my little skim through right here. And as beautiful as that is the end of our Transformers Power Hour. But if you want to see more episodes like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And a little bit of a heads up when it comes to Pokemon card content. Recently I've entered into a Pokemon TCG art contest. I sadly didn't make it in, but there is this one piece of AI artwork that apparently got a pass through. And if that somehow makes through, I probably won't open another thing of Pokemon cards again, because with AI artwork, that's going to open up a big can of worms right there. Just a bit of a heads up about content moving forward, but we'll see how things go. Until then, I'm Birdtendo. Keep it unreal.